Mastering Nonverbal Communication, the Unsaid Language. Hello and welcome, learners. Today, we're diving into an incredibly important, yet often overlooked, aspect of public speaking and presentations, nonverbal communication. We're going to explore what nonverbal communication is, why it's so important, and more specifically, the functions of nonverbal communication. So, are you ready to become a more powerful, persuasive, and effective communicator? Let's get started. Before we get into the functions of nonverbal communication, let's make sure we all understand what it is. Nonverbal communication refers to the way we send and receive messages without using words. This includes our facial expressions, gestures, body posture, eye contact, touch, and even our tone of voice. It's a silent language that speaks volumes about our feelings, attitudes, and thoughts. Now that we understand what nonverbal communication is, let's look at the vital roles it plays. 1. Complementing. Nonverbal cues often complement the verbal message. They can enhance, emphasize, or clarify the meaning of our words. For example, pounding the table while saying, "We must act now," stresses the urgency of the message. 2. Substituting. Sometimes, we use nonverbal communication instead of words. For instance, shaking our head instead of saying, "No," or smiling instead of saying, "I'm happy." 3. Contradicting. Interestingly, nonverbal communication can also contradict our words. If someone says, "I'm fine," but their voice trembles and they avoid eye contact, their nonverbal signals are contradicting their verbal message. 4. Regulating. Nonverbal cues help in regulating the flow of conversation. For example, by making eye contact and nodding, you're signaling to the speaker that you're listening and they should continue speaking. 5. Repeating. Nonverbal signals can also repeat the verbal message. For example, pointing to the left while saying, "Turn left." The functions of nonverbal communication underline its importance in communication. It adds depth and clarity to our messages and can even convey things that words can't. Therefore, mastering nonverbal communication makes you a more effective communicator, especially in public speaking and presentations where you're not just sharing information but also trying to persuade, engage, and build rapport with your audience. And that wraps up our discussion on the functions of nonverbal communication. Remember, in the world of communication, it's not just about what you say, but how you say it and the nonverbal messages you send. Keep practicing, stay aware of your body language, and soon, you'll be communicating more powerfully than ever before. We hope this video has been insightful and will help you take your public speaking and presentation skills to the next level. Until next time, keep learning and growing.